And down in the bottom right, I have sites. Some people will not have sites show up right away, so they would go to more and then even more from Google. If you go down on the right hand side, you'll eventually get to over here, sites. So I'll click on sites, and that'll bring me to Google Sites. You can see I've already created several example portfolios for the students. But the idea is they want to create their own. So I'm going to actually create another one. I'm going to actually call it seminar training or something like that. So I'll create a site. And it brings me here. I'm going to always use a blank template. If you use the gallery, you're going to get a site where you're going to have to heavily modify it, mess around with their page layouts and everything like that. You're much better off starting with your own. And I'm going to name the site GD, Google. Actually, let's call it Google Sites GS Seminar Training. And down here, I'm going to select the theme. And I'm going to go with something pretty simple. But I'm not going to use simple. I'll go with rounders. And then I'm going to hit create. And now it's actually going to create the site for me. Usually it doesn't take too long depending on how the web's running that day. Alright, so you can see I have a page. It says GS Seminar Training. And actually they have the New Haven Public School logo on the nhps.net Google Sites. Now what I'm going to do is, per my instructions, I'm going to add a page. Usually your students will be adding maybe freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year pages. But for this one I'm going to add a page called, let's call it for freshmen. And I'm going to put it underneath the home page. So I don't want it to have the same top level of the home page. I'll put it underneath the home page. And I'll hit create. And when you create a page, it actually brings you to that page in edit mode. So right now I can actually edit this page. So I'm going to put in some words like freshmen students should create pages for all their courses. Now that's not true. They should actually only create them for their 4 level courses of history, English, math, and science, but we'll put that. And then in the top right we'll save it. So now I've saved that page. Always want to go back to the home page. And then what I can do is actually create another page. And I'm going to call that one for sophomores. And again, I'll put that underneath the home page. Hit create. It'll do the same thing. It'll bring me to that page in edit mode. So for sophomores in edit mode, sophomores should create pages for their 4 core classes. And we'll put English, history, math, and save the best for last, science. And I'll save that. And again, I could do this for the rest of the pages. So let's do that. We'll add another one for juniors. Put it underneath the home page. I'm not going to actually edit these pages after I create them. I'll simply save them and get them set up. Go back to the home page, create for seniors, and I'll put that underneath home as well. Save it. And if you look on the left side here, you have home with 4 under pages. Now if you look, it goes freshmen, junior, senior, sophomores. Now when they go to make their pages for their years, you would want to kind of in a chronological order, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So what we can do is we can actually go over here and we can edit the layout of the site. If I come over to the navigation bar, that's what I want to edit. And right now it automatically organizes the navigation. We don't want that. We want to actually put the pages in the order we want. So we'll start with the home page. Then we'll put in for freshmen. We'll put in for sophomores. Then we'll put juniors. And then we will add in seniors last. Now right now, if you look at it, they're all at the same level. To actually move them over to be beneath the page, you just use the little right arrow and that'll move them over. And I'm done. Now if you look on the left, it actually puts them in order. So I'm going to close the sidebar editor right now. So I come back to my main page and you can see now it's in freshman, sophomore, junior, senior order. A lot of times what I also have the kids do is in the very first page that they have, I have them edit it. And what I like to have them do is change the layout so that's a split column. And then what I do is I have them, write student information and background here. And then on the right side, I like them to put in a nice picture. So what they can do is insert a photo or an image. And I'll find an image to upload from my computer. Hopefully there's nothing crazy here, but let's put the Hill House picture over there. So I'm going to upload that image. And it puts it over here now. Right now it's left center, left aligned, and I believe it's the original. So I'm going to make it a little larger, and actually maybe even larger than that. And then I'll save it. And you can see that makes a nice addition to the right side of the page if their information is here and it can be described in the school. Although the resolution of that picture is pretty bad, I probably should put something else. I'm going to leave it for now. So now you have a basic idea of how the students can start their seminar portfolios. They can go to their freshman year, actually create pages below their freshman year for their 4 courses, and then they can start uploading information, pictures, videos, and any kind of documentation they want. So that's it for now. I'm going to stop this video and just see me if you need any more help.